everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Today we're going to do a little craft with one of these deep box frames. Now this came from the range and it's 3 by 3 inches. They're really cute. So let's just start. I'm going to start by opening the frame up. Right, so we'll just take the back part out here. And then take the glass out as well. And this part here is the part that we want to paint. So I'm going to paint it in red, and this is just normal emulsion paint. It's not any particular craft paint, it's not chalk paint or anything like that. It's just pure emulsion. So I'm just going to go over the frame. Now I've chosen red because it's going to fit in with what I'm going to put inside, but you can chop and change the colour, you can chop and change what we put inside, you can make it fit your idea. Okay, so this is just giving you guys loads of ideas and things that you can do. So I'm going to paint all of this, I'm going to paint the side as well, and I'm also going to paint this insert, leave them to dry, possibly give them one more coat as well, and then I'll be back with you. Right, so we're back now. And what I did was go over the whole piece with the red paint, then I went over it with lacquer. So I did 2 coats of the red paint, then went over it with some spray lacquer, the inside and the out. So I've done all the way through. And now what we're going to do is to decorate the inside. So this is the box part that makes it kind of stand out. So I'll just move those to one side, and obviously that's the glass that goes in the front. But this part here that goes in the back, what I'm going to do is just decorate it with some of this paper. Now this just came from the works, and it's blocks, and it kind of, it's not Lego, but it kind of looks a bit like Lego. So I'm just going to take that out and then use this wrapping paper. It's just normal everyday wrapping paper, and what I'm going to do is to cover this back part here in the paper. So to do that, all you need to do is open the paper out and just measure around like that. So just get a pencil and just draw it round, and then just cut it out. And then we're going to stick that onto this back part here. And if you've gone over like a little bit, you can either sort of bend it round or just snip the edges. And what I'm going to use is, I have some of this red line tape. This is super sticky tape. You can use normal double sticky side tape, that's fine. I'm just going to stick that on with this. So now what we're going to do is to start and build up the frame. Okay. Right, and what we're going to do is to stick some of these little Lego characters. So if you imagine this part's going to go in the back there, but on this little section I'm going to stick some characters. Now sometimes glue, hot glue, plays up a little bit, so I'm going to use a mixture of this super glue, the Gorilla super glue, and the hot glue gun. Okay, so obviously it will be shown from the front, but I'm going to stick some of these Lego characters. Now my nephew Lewis has lots of these little characters, and he very kindly lent me some of these, and his mum Helen sorted some out for me. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be a present for Lewis, because he was kind enough to give these for me, so I could show you, because obviously, I mean, I don't have these little Lego figures, so we're going to give this to him. So what I'm going to do is just to pick a couple of these now and stick them inside. Okay, so I've decided to just use one due to the colour scheme that I'm using. So the Lego pieces have got little holes in the feet, so you have to be quite careful when you're doing it. So what I'm going to do is pull this out and stick it on while it's out. So I'll get some of the glue, the super glue, like that, and then I'm going to put a bit of extra hot glue on the top, because I do like to make sure sometimes the hot glue comes off. So I'll just stick that in the middle like that, and I'm just going to leave that now just to set, and it should set pretty quick. And while that's setting, I'll stand in there a minute. I found this ribbon on eBay, and it's just Lego. It says Lego on it. I thought it looked pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is to put some of this along the bottom like that. I just thought it looked pretty ace. I thought it went with the colours and everything. So I'm just going to cut a bit off, and then stick that on. I'm going to use this glue. This glue is really quite handy. There's a brush applicator, a bit like a nail polish brush, and then there's also like a nozzle as well, if you wanted to pour it out with a nozzle, but I always get it all over my fingers, which isn't very good. So just make sure I've got it the right way round. I'm just going to stick that on the bottom there. So little excess bits at the end, you can just turn that round and trim. And it doesn't matter if you've got like half a word or something and it's not sort of, you can't get 2 full words on. It doesn't matter if it's not too straight. Okay, so just trim those off, and that's that part. So that's our backdrop, so to speak. Okay, so that is going to go in after this part. I think this is probably going to be dry enough now just to do. So we're going to stick him back in there, like that, and then we're going to put this back part on like there, and then push these bits up, and that just keeps the frame in place. And there we go, there's our little Lego character. And because it's for somebody, what I've also done is I've got his name here in these vinyl cutouts. So I'm just going to apply his name to the top. There's a bit of a glare on it there, but I'll tell you what, if I prop it up with that, you can probably see a bit better. So we're just going to go over this with the vinyl applicator, and then we're going to pop it on here. And there we go, that's it all finished. So you don't have to personalise it, but I just thought it was a nice little touch. And you've obviously got the bit on the back there to hang up, and that makes a great present. Now if you didn't want to personalise them, you want to do them for like craft fairs or something like that, then that would be really, really easy to do, and you could make loads. You could put any figures in at all, you know, any kind of little characters, the little toys that you can get these days, you can pop those in the front. So it is really versatile. You can do any colours, any backing paper, but I thought it'd be nice to do a present for a little boy or a little girl in the Lego. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all okay, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.